Alright, hello YouTube. This is like the third time I'm recording this video, but basically, let me close for now. Basically, people have been in my comment section. Um, no one fucks you up, Pablo. I like this. I've got a question. How do you bypass console detection from injection? Like what method? I mean, I thought this was pretty obvious. Basically, usually games just be doing like, okay, so hold on. I want to explain to you guys. I like when people learn. I don't like people just copying shit and it just works for them. You get me? But um, yeah, games will either just call this every like 1 millisecond in a loop, which will just fuck up your console, or they'll modify the PEB, right? So let me get a PEB, or not a PEB. Let me just show you what PEB is. Process environment block. There we go. It basically just contains information about the process. Contains process information, right? Has all of this shit. We need this. So basically, how can we get the PEB of the current process? Well, okay. Well, it's stored in the GS register. So if we go back here, see this guy? Let's see here. Dropped another W. Should maybe teach how to make a console bypass or something. Okay, guess. Told him how to do it. Said thank you, but another person's asking, so decided to make a video, I guess. Um, yeah. PEB structure. So let's say you were on your own, no videos, no one to guide you. How would you do this? How do you read the PEB in Windows x64? At the GS register at the offset 60. Awesome. It's that easy. So, okay, let's start coding, I guess. Run TS. I see these are the failed attempts of the videos, but create a new project, just make it empty. See, when whatever, bypass. How are we gonna do this? Well, let's add our DLL main. Let's have our entry point. Let's include Windows, matter of fact. Okay, yeah, let's just include Win.11. Handle to that, what else do we need? Our unsigned int reason. Our void pointer. Okay, reserved. Why do I even be reserving stuff? I actually don't get Microsoft. Okay, if reason equals DLL process attach, then we can do handle thread. So we'll unbox this thread into a handle. Create thread. No pointer since it's asking for a long pointer of just straight bullshit. No stack size. Reinterpret the cast to the LP of the thread of the start routine of the, okay, well, we'll just call our shit entry point later on. Parameter, we'll pass our DLL. Creation flags, don't want creation flags. Thread ID, don't want the thread ID. Okay, I guess we need a semicolon. If our thread is a valid pointer, pretty sure handles are just void pointers under the hood or something, then we can close the handle to our thread. Teaching you good practices, you get me? Void, okay, why is this handle? H module, my bad. Entry point. We'll take our H module to our DLL. First, let's disable thread library calls in our DLL. So what do we need to do? Right now we need to allocate our console, right? But we need to read from the GS register, yeah? So I guess let's just get started with that. Let's set up our project properties real quick. Whack this on 26. whack that to DLL. So we're making, you know, Executor, or not, well, just internal Windows subsystem. And then build dependencies, customizations, turn on Microsoft Macro Assembler. Then let's, I mean to build, but it's fine, we can see if we're building. What's this? No idea what that means. Hold on. No, our subsystem's fine. Oh, was this set into debug release? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, I guess we can, okay, not the class wizard. What even is the class wizard? But anyways, let's make our, what should we call it, matter of fact? Okay, probably just call it, we're gonna be using assembly, by the way. So, if you don't fuck with assembly, then fuck you. I'm only messing. Okay, allow console. We'll call it allow console, why not? Oh my god, why do I keep pressing that? Move everything into the source. You don't have to, but okay, let's just make, what did I call it? Allow console.asm. Nice, we can't even add fucking assembly files like that. Bro, what do you mean? I swear this shit's gonna piss me off. What are we doing again? Oh yeah, Morphus. Give me a sec. If this is work. Oh, see, look, it creates it, and then it's just mad booky. Give me a sec. Okay, what we're gonna do, we can just include this into the project. Properties. Oh, okay, this is probably gonna be on does not participate for you, but back on Microsoft Macro Assembler. What I'm gonna do is just call this get PB, because that's what it's actually gonna be doing. You get me? So once you know, you have to forward declare stuff since you're doing it assembly. Alright, .code. So that means .code basically means we're in the code section. Let's define our function. So what are we doing? We need to move this into a different register, right? And then just literally return, that's it. So we're gonna move racks into racks. So we're moving into racks, we're moving GS, right? And then, so GS, and then 60. And the way you do, what you call it, the way you do hex, you just put a H, okay, you just put a H, and then we can just literally return, and then get, okay, PB, and P, and end. There you go. Now, get PB. So, now we can just do, okay, so now we need our add new item, definitions, .h. I swear if I'm not recording. Alright. So we know this, peb. Don't tell me I just leaked some shit. Alright, cool. So this is our peb. It's not in the Windows API by default, since it's semi-undocumented, but just whack that into there. Hashtag include definitions. Okay. Wait. See, you gotta have it like ordered. You need to have that there. Alright. So we're gonna be missing a bunch of shit. This shit we don't need, so we can just p-void it. This shit we don't need, so we can just p-void it. Why am I getting errors though? Like, stop giving me fucking errors. Guess it's undefined. Like fuck me. Sideways. There, you happy? With this what we need, so we actually need to define this. So we can, if we look it up, right? That doesn't look very useful. That's because Windows trying to gatekeep, you get me? They're gatekeeping, talking about some internal use by operating chapside. Fucking gatekeeping little bitches. People, WinDBG and them not there. reverse this stuff. So look how much shit there's actually in here. So we can just copy this whole thing. Whatever's, um, yeah, just make everything a py. And then, okay, and then what we actually need is this console handle, right? So go into here. Now we have our get pb, right? So pointer to peb. So look, it's a type def, right? So you can have a normal one or a pointer one, which is just called ppb. We can call this, okay, we can't call that, equals, then we need to cast get peb, and so use our assembly function. It's that easy. Invalid type conversion. I guess this will return, hold on, I need to figure out what it returns. Well, realistically, we'll just make this return a void pointer, because this shit doesn't know what it's fucking reading, so just make it a void pointer. Void pointer pretty much means anything, you get me? Okay, we have our pb tab. Go in there, and look, we need to access this, right? So our process parameters, and then we need to get this console handle. We can just set that to 0, right? And we're pretty much done. Now allocate the console, and obviously if you want to like write in the console and shit, you gotta use the thread open bullshit, right? To like, you know, open a or thread open. I don't even know what the fuck we're opening. Okay, we'll use the safe one. Okay, we need our file pointer security. Jesus. Security, and then it requires a double pointer, so we can just pass the pointer of the pointer to the pointer to the pointer. Okay, why is this? Oh. File name. Is it con out? Is con out $, or is it $con out? I don't even know, bruh. What the fuck is ChatGPT doing? It is con out $. Okay. Mode. Right. std standard in, right? Do we pass the standard in, or is it the standard? It's the standard out. Okay. And then let's just printf hello world. There you go. It's that easy. And then that's gonna be undetected on Roblox. So I don't actually have an injector, but if you want, just try it out for me. I don't make internals Executor, so I don't be having injectors and stuff. I like externals. I just like memory in general. I just be browsing the Windows internals and that. But yeah, give that a whack. It's gonna work. And yeah, let me just let's just see if it like works without crashing. Let's open the hacker of the processes. Go to the notepad, inject the thing. Guess we're looking at GDI handles. Okay. Copy TS. Go in there. No, go in there. Check TS. Nice, it fucking crashed. Why is it crashed? Okay, let's try this. Maybe it was there. Who knows? Reject RDLO. Nah, crashed. Okay, give me a sec while I figure it out. Well, I'm a fucking retard. I was just out here debugging. But guess what? We literally forgot the simplest thing, bruv. Just crashes if you don't return. I don't even know why. Like, it's just a shitty feature. But yeah, there you go. Let's try it now. Build the thing. I swear if it crashes again, Bro, that would actually be funny. But notepad, inject our DLL. Boom. I wish I had a Roblox injector, but I swear this works. I'm gonna try to look for one for a little bit, but if I can't find one. Nah, I can't find shit, not gonna lie, but test this. If it works, you have to leave a like and a comment though. You have to, because this does work, I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna upload this now, so peace.